sometimes come to think that I shouldn't think at all. And the moment I thought that thought, I forgot what it was about at all. The cause that I implemented, did it really make sense? Or did I just think that I should air my grievance? With every light that turns on, another one comes off. And with more darkness behind me, come to cross myself again, thinking, why did I even think? But the thought alone kills me. Because I just can't stop to think. No matter how far astray I go from the light, it just keeps on blending. Blinding me frantically. There's no ending. And even if I stop and turn to the darkness at itself, and stop the music because I don't move, it doesn't make a difference. It just never does. Never does make a difference. Maybe it does. Then I come to think again, maybe I just shouldn't think at all. I'm just turning myself crazy with all these thoughts. People say the same. And they say, oh, you strayed from the path. Well, yeah, I strayed from the path. I need to look what was in the darkness over there. And when I found nothing was there at all, well, at least I knew. But then another light turned off and there was more darkness that I went through. And there was just seemingly no end to this. It was a reoccurring loop. I was fixated and locked in a cage, seemingly just misdrew all the concepts that I came up with. It just made no sense. And everything that I went through in my head, and I realized that I just cannot dance to the music that is playing along with me while I'm trying to figure this out. And the further I venture into the darkness, the more I lose the shine of the crowd. Because the light is over there, that's where the crowd should be. Like moths to flames, we surround the obscurity that there is seeing, while everything is actually completely dark. And then my brain shuts off. Come to realize that there isn't an endless darkness out there. It's just what I perceive, because I do not have the time at hand or on my sleeve to venture out far enough to make sense of what I'm seeing or not seeing. This doesn't stop, and I can't find anyone to agree. It's boggling me. Maybe I am turning myself crazy. Then I stop to think and think, oh, that's a thought. I'm stumping myself into a box, so I cannot escape at all. And then I come to think that I shouldn't think at all, but the thought in itself was a thought that I thought, and the thought doesn't stop. I'm back on the road again. Doesn't matter how far I stray from it. It's the only thing I know. The light shining. And everything seems so depressing, but it just doesn't make sense. I came to think that I shouldn't think again, but I just cannot stop. Every new light is a new input and then darkness left behind, and all these lights, they just blind. Try to figure to see through the struggle, but I can't, and it just makes me nervous because there just doesn't seem to be an end. But when I see the end and I know that that's the end, I get nervous because I don't want it to end. All this time I make myself crazy for nothing, over and over again. There is no purpose, what I start to think. But maybe that's the purpose in of itself. Because the purpose isn't what I find, that's what I dwell. So whether I'm blinded by the lights or I'm guided, doesn't matter. You see, because darkness is what is behind and what is in front of me. I will never figure out what is far, far ahead or back in the past. I can only see what is happening right now on my path. And I can't seem to stray too far away from it because at last, that's the only perspective I have. No matter how far I venture, this doesn't seem to end. I can go miles and miles and miles and it becomes smaller, tiny even. But it doesn't change the fact that there's absolutely nothing for me left to see out here. I don't have what it needs. And that's stopping to think because I can't see. So I come to think to myself, maybe I shouldn't think at all. I'm just dissolving light into matter I made up before I knew what it was. So I find myself walking down the very lane that I left behind. Everything seems the same, but still, one of a kind.